Eileen Cannon, Trump's acolyte and traitor, rules Trump has more executive power than Biden. We have constantly seen how Cannon would ignore precedent to support Twitler. A court document filed in the wrong court wasn't tossed out. National security legal expert Bradley Moss puts it this way: this is Cannon making a special exemption to the case law just for Trump. Criminal defense lawyers will be salivating over this analysis, but every other judge will reject using it because it means for Trump and Trump alone. A special law specifically for Trump. That's what she did. And this is one more of Republicans' corrupt, incompetent, and unqualified judges. Cannon didn't just overrule the original judgment in letting Trump have his special master. She also put a halt to the investigation because, in a truly alarming move, the judge instructed the special master to consider the former president's supposed executive privilege in retaining the documents. So she just put in new case law, a new requirement that has never existed for Trump and Trump alone. Now, what exactly do they need to do? They need to go out and find a special master that has special clearance. Some of the stuff that Trump had, there's only a dozen people in the administration that have clearance to even see it. So how is she going to find a special master? The thing is, most likely she's not. This is much more a delay tactic to prevent Trump from being prosecuted than to actually stop it. Because what she did was say the administration can't actually look at their own files or use them in any way until Trump has someone that looks them over for him. And it's unlikely they're going to find a special master with those requirements. Boston University law professor Robert Seid noted on Twitter, "It's a hell of a thing if the mere assertion of executive privilege by someone who no longer holds office can stop an existing office holder from engaging in a core executive function." That's the thing. Trump is using this idiotic notion to stop Biden from doing his job. And traitor Cannon is Trump's little slave and will do whatever he wants. Twitler went judge shopping, violating every norm of the court. And once again, Republicans bend over backwards to destroy the United States to please him. And Cannon further delegitimized the court. The media ignores the stupidity of Republicans' rulings because no rational person would see anything the Republicans do as legitimate. What went on here? Twitter went to the wrong court because he knew she believed conspiracies and would be wholly corrupt. The illegitimate judge ignored everything to give Twitter what he wanted and more because he just did not give him what he asked for. She said, well, it's obviously he was asking for this too, so I'm just going to give this to him as well. The media hasn't said that this should be impeachable for such a corrupt judge. Why aren't we talking about removing these judges that are completely unqualified and wholly corrupt? Those that write rulings that are contrary to history, the law, and every norm of judicial standard? We should be talking about impeaching these people. Cannon's opinion rests on Twitler is more presidential than Biden, and so he should be allowed to do whatever he wants. Yeah, it's time to impeach these judges. So if you like those videos, please help. The YouTube algorithm is horribly biased against, progressives. and the Republicans have massive amounts of money just to buy it off. So every time you like, every time you put a comment down below, helps us out. So like, subscribe, and if you really want to help the environment, down below is a link to a GoFundMe page where it has a brand new power generation that is 0% carbon emission and one of the cheapest productions of electricity the world has ever had. So go down, help us out.